Oh my God, the best thing just happened to me. So for context, I'm an actor, writer, and director, but I also have a life coaching business. And I'm always telling my clients that when you grow into new identities, it's a lot about like shedding old identities and learning new skills. And you learn those skills that are actually going to prepare you for your ultimate goal. And you figure out what those skills are by just following the breadcrumb. And even though I like literally teach my clients that all the time, it still is like honestly really hard for me to follow sometimes and to believe myself. Like, for example, my ultimate goal is to be a showrunner, which is like someone who runs an entire television show. Sometimes it's really hard for me to trust my intuition that right now, while I'm really prioritizing my coaching business, that's actually ultimately going to lead me to be able to run a show, if that makes sense. But ultimately, my coaching business kind of took on a life of its own, and it does feel like an aligned step, but sometimes my brain is just like, kind of gets freaked out. But I just went to this networking event. It's for the organization JHRTS that I'm the co-president of. And it was a super small mixer with members of the board and also a current programming executive. And someone on the board asked the question, what makes a good showrunner? And the guy's answer was like the best news in the world to me. Because what he said was, a showrunner is a really hard job. He said most people actually are not really fully qualified to do it. He said because you need to be someone who is really creative and really artistic, but they also need to know how to run a business and manage people. And honestly, it like made my whole fucking day. Because I've been making movies and television and shit like since I was a little kid, but it wasn't until I started my coaching business that I learned how to run a business and how to manage people. And this was just such a great example to me that when you follow your intuition, it is going to lead you to the experiences that will lead you to the ultimate things that you want to have. So if your intuition is leading you to do something that feels completely out of left field, this is your sign to trust it because it's probably leading you exactly where you actually want to go.